the 7.1 website has gotten an update, and with it, we got the pictures of 2 new gear sets. The first one is from the new Chaos raid, which is looking very, very voidsent. It is of course based on the various voidsents we have had to deal with. Right now we don't know if the set is gonna be dyeable, but I hope it will be, because dyeable is always more fun. And of course we don't quite know which is which. But if we take a look at them one at a time, they are all looking absolutely amazing. Though I have a feeling the reason we have a Viera here and not a single Hrothgar on this picture is because this helmet is the only one that will work on Viera. All of the rest, well, the other 2 types, go over the head completely. So they might not work, but they might. Maybe they will just cut the ears off, which they should, so Viera players can use these as well. Though the Hrothgar missing is always an interesting and slightly telling choice. But either way, these are looking quite lovely. I think it's easiest for us to guess that this red and black one is probably going to be the tanking set, and the white and blue one will probably be the maiming set, though it might of course be the opposite way around. It looks like the chest piece has like a little bit of a glow to it, which is lovely, and I think these ones would look so cool if they're dyeable. I'm not sure how popular they will be, at least not the helmets and everything, but I could see some people using the chest piece in interesting ways. Make note though that the red set has a cape, while this one has more of a dragoon tail, which is why I think this one is gonna be the maiming set. Then we have 3 caster looking sets. Now personally I think this is gonna be the healer, and I think this chest piece might become quite popular with all the feathers and stuff, and we have 2 other groups with it, which is gonna be quite nice. Also the headpiece with the wings to the side and the horns and everything looks quite striking, and if it's dyeable then we can see that the top area has different color from the lower one, though it seems to differ per like a helmet type, because you can see here on this one we have black and red, while this one is fully green. Also, it seems to maybe connect to a little bit to how the horns are, but it's hard to tell. These choices make me a little bit iffy on the dyeability part, but we will hope. Also, I would not be surprised to see many people try to dye this particular set in skin color, which might be the reason why they're gonna go like, nah, we're not giving dyeability on these. We have seen what you do with the pants sometimes. Anyway, I think this one is gonna be the healer. This is probably gonna be the caster with the red, and then this might be the physical ranged. Usually physical range things do not bring like very dancer looking things, but this might be, they might be going for like a bit of a dancer theme this time around rather than the machinist or the bard. Because I think the other 2 have to be the striking and the scouting. I also think these 2 are gonna be the most popular of the sets. They look quite pretty. The chest piece is gonna work with a lot of things, and I think the pants are gonna be used a lot by glam enthusiasts. Though of course that does mean you have to clear chaos to get it, and I for one am probably not gonna be doing that. I'm a little bit perplexed though about the headpiece. If the headpiece is not dyeable, then this is just a shorter horn version of a headpiece we can get from the gold saucer. Which is interesting, but I'm hoping they're dyeable, because I really like this being golden. The horns being white is like but if we could dye the horns black and then keep this golden, that could be really pretty. But we're gonna have to see. But these are the sets that are gonna come from the Chaos raid, so of course to get them you're probably gonna have to clear the raid, except if the sets are gonna be sellable in some way on the market board, which I doubt. But it could earn some people boatloads of gil. Now, there is though another set. This is from the new custom deliveries. Custom deliveries are very easy to finish. Once a week, you go to the custom delivery person. They will have either a crafted item or some gathering items they want. All the ingredients for the crafted item are gonna be sold by the vendor, usually just pretty much right next to the person who wants it. And you just make the item, hand them over, and then you get a reputation up. And probably at the end, we're gonna get this gear, and I am positive we are gonna see every machinist in the game wearing this. Maybe some gunbreakers as well, but every machinist is gonna be wearing this. Of course, as a machinist, you're gonna have to hide your weapons when wearing this, because the weird lunchbox you guys have is gonna cut into the guns here on the side. But this looks amazing, and if this is not dyeable, then that is just a crime. That would just be horrid. But I do like the hat. Like, the hat has these little eye holes, and it has horns. There are so many pretty little details. Like, if we try to go a little bit closer, like, we have these little metallic details all over. We have the skull on the shoulders. We have the little scarf thing. We have tassels. There are little embroideries here and there. Like, this looks lovely. And even if you're not using the entire set, I could see the pants being quite popular in a variety of sort of Western cowboyish looking glams, which tends to be majority machinists. So if you play a machinist, you might want to look into those custom deliveries, because I think they made a set specifically for you guys. And I can imagine we're gonna see this one a lot, hopefully in a lot of different neat little colors. As always, I do worry about our two races that have the hat issues. Those are the new sets being shown on the website. Are you gonna try to go for the Chaos sets? And what do you think about the new custom delivery set? Let's talk about it down in the comments. And while you're down there, maybe throw me a commentation by liking and subscribing. And in the end, all I wanna say is takk fyrir að horfa og yndislegan dag.